doing this, right?
Yeah, but this isn't our approach. If they see these signs, they're not going to stop and come in.
That's an assumption.
Excuse me, sir. These parking spots are for our patients.
Okay.
So the cars need to move so our patients can park there.
I don't think you own that property, though, right?
We do.
You own the street?
No, we don't own the street.
This is our director.
Okay. Yeah, so I believe I have a right to park there.
Back of that car.
What was that?
Please remove the sign from the back of the car. You don't have a right to lean a sign up against somebody else's car.
I'll leave it there to... I mean, that's my car.
It is your car?
Yeah. So, I have a right to park on the street. I'm going to park there.
These people
Please
are
at
the
least
pro-life.
move the
No, the sign is very important. Like, people turn away from murdering their children when they see signs like
We
these.
understand that, and we're
Okay.
trying to help them.
Okay.
But we want to approach it from a place of love and compassion.
This is a place of love and compassion when we use methodology that turns them away from murder, right?
But if they see the sign, they're not going to come in for their appointments. They're seeing abortion-minded clients.
Yeah, and when abortion-minded women see this, they turn away sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right.
People coming over there are pro-life.
Rarely.
The women are
But
going to
Caleb,
keep their
Caleb,
children.
rarely.
She's complaining.
Rarely.
You're scaring them off with the sign. Please.
You can
Well,
talk, Peg. We
please
can
remove
hear
that
you.
one.
There-
Just cooperate.
No, that sign is right over there is a picture of a baby living in the womb. That shouldn't scare away people
What I'm telling you is
Sir.
who are
after 20
pro-life.
years of doing
Can you
this,
please listen to our director?
Women have told us, if you have anything to do with those people with the signs, we're not staying. We have scheduled appointments with women that are highly abortion-minded, and we know from experience over the years, they see that and they turn around. They don't come in. They won't come in for their ultrasound. They'll just leave. They'll
Okay.
just stop and leave. So if you just don't park in front of our place, please. You have every right to be there. We don't own the street, but you're driving away our already scheduled appointments for ultrasound today. Plus, they have no place to park.
Well, I also know that signs that show images of children are effective at convicting people of what they're going to do.
Research done by VT Foundation, the world's largest research on abortion and why women have abortions. It's very, very the exception to the rule.
Well, this is my car. If you want us for places with you can hit the sign over here. It's probably better over here anyway. That's kind of the places pregnancy center. They're helping the girls.
You
wanna switch with me?
I'm trying to listen.
I'm just telling you, I've been there
If you can,
23
I'll
years.
switch cars with you.
And I've heard it over and over. Women will turn around and leave more often than they will say, oh my gosh, especially when they're coming to us. They're not looking for an abortion yet.
Okay.
They're coming to us, they're going to come in and have an ultrasound and see their baby at the Robbinsdale Women's Center at our place. But if they see those signs outside right in front of our building, they're not going to come in.
Okay, but you're assuming that just because they don't come in, that means that they're not going to still keep their baby, right? Just because they don't come in and get your ultrasound doesn't mean that...
We're going to give them financial help. We're going to give them an ultrasound.
Okay.
Don't you want them to see their baby in an ultrasound?
Well, I have a baby displayed an ultrasound, or like an even like more...
But it's
like
not,
a better image than an ultrasound displayed outside of your
but it's
facility.
Not their baby.
Okay, but it's a baby who's living in the womb, right? And so when they see that,
What does that mean to
that's an
them?
even better image than an ultrasound, right? That image is more clear, it's more detailed than any ultrasound.
Have you seen an ultrasound?
Yeah.
Have you seen an ultrasound of your child?
No.
That's what they're coming here for.
Okay, and
I've been doing this for 25 years.
okay.
I've been doing this for 26 years now. We know what works. Ultrasound, the woman's own baby. That's not her baby there that she's looking at on the signs. When she comes into the center, she sees her own baby jumping around, sucking its thumb. They change their mind. When
So-
they see the ugly signs, they told us for 26 years, we don't want to, we're not going to come in and be told and be shook and be treated that way and be judged that way. They want to come in and be loved and not judged and shown the truth. We're going to show them the truth with love. We're going to show them the beauty of life.
Okay.
It's growing within them.
So
You can do whatever you want, but then That's not what works. I'm just telling you. It does work sometimes. Yes, I agree. Sometimes it does, but that's the exception to the rule. It's been proven statistically, scientifically, through all kinds of very detailed, specific research done by major pro-life organizations.
What has been proven?
Our philosophy, huh?
What has been proven? You said
that women respond to love and compassion versus judgment. They don't respond to the ugly pictures, images of aborted babies. They respond to images of their own personal babies growing within them. That's what they respond to. That's why we have over 3,000 babies saved from Robbinsdale Women's Center. I'm just asking you. You can do whatever you want on the other side of the street, but please.
Yeah,
just do this favor.
I don't
park right in front of our building.
I don't have a victim image in front of your building.
Yes,
And
you do.
no, that's an image of a baby who's living in the womb, not a baby who's been murdered. And what you see? You're saying the women that are coming,
Send you a picture of
the women that are coming to you, they're not. Are you saying they're abortion minded?
Yes, they've called us saying they answered to our website. They told us they want to have an abortion, but they want to come for a free pregnancy test and they want to come for an ultrasound first.
Okay.
Their intentions are to abort their babies.
Okay.
We have a full schedule today. A full schedule.
Yeah, and I don't.
They don't show up. We already have them in our hands. We already have them. We're not going to take a chance that maybe someone's going to look at a picture and say, "Uh-oh, these are those." They think we're all pro-life wackos, and they're going to turn around and leave.
Well,
we want the opportunity to love on them and show them to their own baby.
You can love on them, but by like showing them like images of other children, and just because
it's not the same. It's not the same.
Like I believe that these images.
To her, she said, "Well, my baby doesn't look like that. It's just a little blob." We show her baby live on ultrasound. It's not a blob. Look at that's your baby right there.
I think a rational person is going to be like, "Hey, that's what every child looks like. That's what a baby looks like in the womb."
No.
You'd have to be pretty irrational to think that.
They're looking for every excuse to say no. It's not. But when they see their own baby, they can't deny it. They can deny all that stuff on signs and somebody else's baby. They can, in their mind, deny it. They can't deny it when they see their own baby.
Well, I believe that these signs should be displayed everywhere at all times in the public.
They can be everywhere,
And
except in front of our place. Please.
You could just move it even down the street more.
Listen, my kids, if people are our patients who have appointments, some of them are coming back for a second ultrasound because they're still abortion minded. They're going to maybe bring a boyfriend or bring a mother who's pressuring them. And if they see those and turn away, that's a baby loss for sure.
well, no, you don't know that. You're assuming that they're going to murder the child just because they don't come and get your ultrasound. That's your assumption.
Yes.
Okay, you can't make that assumption.
We've already communicated with them. We already have built a rapport
That's good.
with them.
That's good. But just because they don't come and get your ultrasound doesn't mean they're about to murder their baby. Maybe they turned away because they don't want to murder their baby because they saw the image that I displayed outside.
No. Yeah.
You're assuming. You're making an assumption.
Don't you think the real deal is more effective than somebody else's picture? A picture of one?
I think they can both be effective.
If you saw a picture of your own child, that would not affect you as much as a picture of a random someone else's
She's been
child.
doing this for like 4 years.
I think both can be effective.
It's supposed to be your blocking the driveway. You can't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my sign there. And you shouldn't make.
I'm just telling you, you're harming our ministry. You're harming our ministry by being out there. I know that for a fact, based on statistics and based on what we hear from all the women, the thousands and thousands of women that we've served. So
You're assuming.
you're wrong.
You're assuming, ma'am, that these people are going to murder their kids just because they don't come and get your ultrasound.
I'm going by facts. I'm not assuming anything.
So how do you know that all of these women who are scheduled to get ultrasounds and then don't, how do you know that they actually go and murder their kid? How do you know that?
That they're going to, or they're not?
How do you know that when they don't come and get your ultrasound that they end up going and murdering their child? How do you know that?
We follow up. We follow up with them. We've got their phone numbers, and we're in contact with them. We text them.
There are patients.
We call them. We
Okay.
talk to them.
Okay.
And when they say, no, I had an abortion, or they say no, 90% of the women that have an abortion change their mind.
When they
If
see
have
our
an
ultrasound.
If they have an ultrasound, will change their mind about aborting their babies.
Okay.
90%. We keep statistics. I'll show you. If when I'm not in town now, but when I'm in town, you come over. I will show you our statistics of abortion-minded women, women that are abortion-minded, and women who are abortion vulnerable. That means a boyfriend or a parent is pressuring them. And I will show you exactly what the statistics show based on or when they have an ultrasound, their own ultrasound.
You only have one person in the
And
driveway
then
at
you
a
tell me
time.
how many women that are walking in that abortion clinic right now turn around and leave. How many of them? You count today. How many women are actually going to turn around and leave?
Well, do you have statistics on how many people who turn away from getting an ultrasound at your place because they saw images displayed outside of your building? And do you know how many of those people actually murdered their kids?
How would I know?
How are we supposed to track that?
Okay, so then you don't know. You're making an assumption.
How do you know?
No, but I do know. No, I can't. Yeah, you don't know either. You don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. So I'm going to display my sign out there.
All I can do, what I like to go by is what's proven. What I do know, and what I do know, it has been proven over the years, is that thousands and thousands of women have changed their mind after seeing their own baby on ultrasound. You can ask any of the 1,000 pregnancy centers in this country that do ultrasound. It's part of basic training for pregnancy centers. That's why. Why do you think we invest $30,000 for 2 ultrasound machines at our place? Because they save babies. And women have told us time and time and time again. That's all we do every day, Monday through Saturday. All the time. We see a lot more women than you do.
But
We're the experts.
do you have statistics on people who turned away from murdering their children because they saw a victim image or an image of another child that's not their baby?
Could you tell me how we might capture those statistics?
Right, exactly. So you don't have those statistics, so you don't know that one is better than the other,
You're
right?
asking the impossible from
Because
us, sir.
we don't. Right. So you're making the assumption that one is better than the other.
Oh my God. Just because you can't prove something doesn't mean that you can make an assumption. I've got proof that it does, that I have proof of what works. You know?
And
I'm not going to argue with you. I totally disagree. I'm very sorry. I just, hey, you just do what you want to. If you want to insist on parking in front of our building, I can't stop you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
We have to go take care
How
of
you
it.
doing, sir? So we're here just to